The book of Mark, chapter 2, verse 1 to 12, records the healing of a paralyzed man by Jesus Christ. The clip you are about to watch is a practical demonstration of the miracles of Jesus Christ through Prophet Frank. This girl got paralyzed 2 years ago, and all medical attempts to treat her paralysis failed. But when she met with Jesus Christ at Kingship International Ministries, it took seconds for her to be healed.
Paralysis of 5 months. Paralysis of 5 months. From Luca. She's 60 years old. Out! Out! People of God, watch your soul, watch your soul, partners, with our sons and our with Sophia's soul, when the man of God, somebody shout for Master Jesus.
Send what the paralysis. Send what the paralysis. Après ce, Seigneur, acclamez plus, Seigneur. Et je vais appeler Seigneur what the paralysis.
Walking in my battle, I can see. Walking in my miracle, I can see. Walking in my battle, He will do what He says. I can see. Walking in my battle, I can see. Walking in my battle, I can see. Walking in my battle, I can
The invisible God has just uncovered what has been covered in the life of this girl for over 2 years. Besides paralysis, she was also afflicted with deafness, but when the Son of Man set someone free, that one is free indeed.
Say thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
He can hear now.
2 days later, she came back to Kingship International Ministries to testify to the glory of God.
I'm standing here with a mighty joy in my heart, because my Almighty God Jesus said that whatsoever thing you do on earth to your fellow brothers and sisters, means that you have done it for him. So I'm standing here in behalf of this, my daughter. She is an orphan, and the mother died, so she's living with the auntie who brought her here. But many times I've been buying drugs down to Moyoka to give it to her. I was always trying for God to, because of my sake, let Almighty God lift her up. Because she was schooling, reaching in class 7, she just paralyzed. I don't really know. The auntie called for me that, come and see something that is happening. I said, what is happening? I just left there. All of a sudden, what happened? He said he doesn't know. I came there with drugs. I said, stand up. She couldn't be able to stand up. I said, what is happening? She says he doesn't know. And then by the grace of God, they had to be carrying her on top of the bike, go to write her first schooling and her common entrance, and she passed all. But due to the paralysis, she couldn't have continued school for 2 years. She should have entered from 2 this year.
So before she came here, she had been paralyzed for how long?
For 2 good years. So the mother was always...
2 good years, because I remember they brought her in, they carried her.
Yes.
She could not even stand.
Yes.
So I'm sure people of God saw how the lady got up from her seat and was walking down here. Hey. Clap for our Master Jesus for that. Yeah.
Wow. Yes. So as I came there, I've been buying drugs. I sent even some other doctors that used to sell drugs. They will go there and give her drugs, and then they will come and bill me for 35,000. I will still pay. We're hoping that she will even make an attempt. The mother usually woke up at 4 a.m., carry her outside to bathe her before people will come out outside, carry her stool, urine, everything. So I've been crying. The other time, a man of God from Bonamusa, they came. I know him, so I had to carry her from Moyoka to the church. Every day, people will be looking at me. I said, but I know the Almighty God will locate me one place that it will be her end, because there's a beginning of everything and there's an end. So I praise God and I give him all the glory.